Tired of seeing this screen? And actually want to get to this screen? Then you came to the right place. Welcome to my channel, and if you want to learn how to solo run through the new Hollow Halls and the latest Enshrouded patch, buckle up, because that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do today. I'm going to show you the ideal build and how to even clear the Kindlewaste Hollow Halls with ease. I'm your boy Winter Phoenix, and if this video helped you in any way, leave a like and a comment to let me know you want more. The Hollow Halls are Enshrouded's latest content update, and there is one in each starting biome. That's the Springlands, Revelwood, Nomad's Highland, and the Kindlewaste biomes. Each hall gets progressively harder in both the amount of enemies and the respective levels as they scale to the area that their hall is in. Kindlewaste has the toughest enemies at level 25, the current player level cap, making these dungeons very hard to traverse without a supporting cast. That is, until you've watched this video multiple times and finally become the master of all the hollowed halls. These halls are crawling with more enemies than any other part of Emberville and will test all players in their resolve. Now before we jump into all the finite details and how to actually get through the final hall with all the secrets unlocked, I have a tip for the more anxious viewers. My most recent video on the VUCA Brawler is the build I'm going to be using in this video. So if you just want a build that's going to carry you through all the halls of the Hollows, then go watch that video and figure out how to get to the end of the hall on your own. For those who want a more detailed and refined explanation, pay close attention, because next we're talking about skills and armor. In order to take on this last hall all by yourself, you will need certain skills to survive. From top to bottom, those skills are as follows. From the tank tree, you want shiny and heavy plates for the extra defense against physical attacks. Next, take evasion attack and battle heal for the movement and free healing. Then you'll want tower and warden for more defense when surrounded in the halls. End with earth aura for a 10% damage reduction. Next, go into the warrior tree through the warrior's path, followed by brute into hammer time and then veteran. Finish with swift blades for those times where we need healing and DPS. I'll explain soon. Afterwards, take feast for more HP and to move into the barbarian tree. Take heavy handed into relentless for more crit chance by another 10% after landing a crit strike prior to. Heavy specialization for our hammer attacks, and then blood rage to help deal heavy damage. With your remaining points, finish out the survivor tree for that 4th food slot, and grab double jump as well. Take jump attack 1 and 2 for more damage and the core is done. Flesh out the rest of the build however you like, but I would focus mostly on constitution and strength. Now with the proper skills, we're ready to demonstrate both the route through the Kindlewaste Hall and how to unlock its secret recipes. That is, after we make a stop at the kitchen and grab our food items.
Welcome back.
The first one is the open sandwich. It's technically a grain product. That's nice because it allows us to also get the meat wrap for our second item. This wrap gives us the most HP available to the game right now. For our third item, we're taking the fruit bowl for the regenerative qualities it gives us. These 3 foods provide us with the most HP and strength we can get while also providing a buff to our HP and stamina regeneration. I like to carry at least 5 to 10 of each food item on me when out exploring. Now, I know we spec'd into the extra food slot, so this is where I'm going to recommend making some of the ectoplasm soups. These soups take up a food slot and are only useful in the halls. They come with the downside of losing a bit of your overall HP, but the benefit of life leech against the hollow outweighs any cons. Lastly, let's go over our weapons and armor. I won't spend too much time here because it's pretty simple. If you have any legendaries from the prior halls, enhance them all the way and use those. They provide extra damage to the enemies inside and, in turn, greater healing as well. For the armor, you'll want to take the soldier set provided by the blacksmith. It gives us a decent amount of HP and tankiness. I've done this a few times now, so I'm running a level 30 sacrilegious steel sword and a level 25 spine chill axe. 2 of the new weapons added in the update, but I also bring my level 25 misfortune mace and a level 25 ice blade. Both sets of weapons will be enough to run this dungeon, but the new ones just do it faster. Before I give up the rest of my secrets, let's have a word from this video's sponsor, me. This video took me a long time to make, and I'm doing my best to bring you insightful and entertaining content. If you like my work and want to support my efforts, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and need your help to do it. If anything, do it for all those times you didn't donate to some fundraiser and consider this your good deed for the year. Now, to demonstrate both how the build works and how to solo the final dungeon. We'll also be grabbing the secret recipe, so stay tuned for that as well. Now at the entrance to the hall, make your way on through the trial area and teleport deeper into the dungeon. Once past the iron gates, you'll be swarmed by 2 parties of floating skeletons. Here's our first demonstration of how this build works as well. Our jump attacks make easy work of grouped enemies and heal off all the damage we take. Once done here, take out the group of skeletons and take your first left. Going straight leads to spawners of skellies. You can take them out with ease, but they are skippable. Glide your way to the bottom of this room, as the mobs are also skippable and there's already a welcoming party waiting for you at the bottom. Clear them out and open the giant iron doors. The next room is a test of strength and your first blocked doorway. Glide down and mop up the locals. You'll need to kill 5 key guards to get through this barrier, and they're all conveniently sitting in the center square. Continue through to your first workbench and spawn area. This next area is a test of your aerial skills. Fly on through to the first rest zone. Go up the stairs and glide for the blue light. Avoid the pillars of mycelium and prepare for your first Cyclops fight. Once you clear the smoke, aim for the 2 spawners on the left or right corners. Take these out first so you don't have to deal with the swarms they can produce. Here's a prime example of getting overran.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
With that embarrassing defeat comes a chance for another tip actually. If you do die in the halls at any point, once you revive in one of these rooms, destroy the wooden objects in the area for 2 pieces of wood to make a campfire. Place it down and have a seat for a free rested buff. This will allow you to keep moving should you experience any annoying bugs like I did. Now back, we properly take out the 2 spawners and easily take down the boss. Run down the hall recently unlocked with the fallen Cyclops and repair after that fight. Next you'll run into 3 guards with dogs. Take them out with repeated slams to thin them out and head right through the iron gates. This way is optional, but there is a chest at the end of all of it, and this one is usually worth it. There's another patrol of skellies here, but I'm going to take the chance to show you a cool feature on the newly added throwables. They'll pull minion aggro for you and give you the chance to focus on smaller groups of enemies or a bigger threat in the distance. After defeating this patrol, continue on through the locked double doors to a room with a big chest at the center. Kill the guards and take your reward. Head back through the doors and repair your weapons again as you pass the shrine by. Now, after leaving the shrine room, hang a left at the end of the hall where you fought the guards and their dogs. Take the iron gates on the right down to your next area. Once at the bottom, you'll drop into a room with a few coffins you can loot and a set of gates past them. Go through the gates as the enemies on the side rooms are optional. The enemies in this next room are not, and there's a lot of the Enshrouded enemies here. Mostly just the base experiment from the beginning, but be warned, there is a staggering amount of them. Use them for free healing and unlock the next iron doors. Usually you'd expect a revive area and a workbench, but not this time. Move on through to this giant open room and head through the little gates at the end. On the other side are the exploding red bugs. Simply bait their self-destruction and head left down the hall. You can run by these mobs before they spawn in, or farm them for their drops. Either way, 3 skellies will spawn as you round the stairs. Once done with them, continue up the stairs to another test of strength. You'll need to kill 4 key guards here before moving forward. Once on the other side, head right and grapple to the next ledge. Climb the metal grate on the wall and grapple across the gap straight ahead of you. Next are a few electric traps, but are fairly simple to dodge. Make your way through, and at the end is another glide deeper into the world and into another ambush. Dispatch the room and deal with the flying wraith with any magic you'd like. This room is also more important than you would first initially believe. Above the doorway you entered from is a light switch for a door you have not seen yet. Hit it now before leaving to save some time. Head out the back of the room and to the left are the stairs. At the top you'll always find a red bug and immediately get dropped in by 2 shroud flyers. Take them out and climb the grate ahead of you. Head right into a room full of skellies and mages. You can enter this room with your axe out to immediately take out the giant root at the center, but it's a tight fighting area and your AoEs are going to clean up all the enemies very easily. This room has 4 key guards to kill before heading through. Once done, head out the back of the room once more and go left via the grapple hook. Save your stamp, as there's a lot of grappling coming up, but make it through and onto this great wall. At the top is this room with a few coffins on the right and, if you manage to hit that light switch before, an open chamber at the end. Here lies the secret recipe for this hall. Grab it and thank me later. Otherwise, go left at the top of the grated wall and activate another revive shrine and repair once more. Beyond here is your longest dive you'll have to complete. Do your best not to bump anything while flying, and once at the bottom you'll come across another revive shrine. Take in the sights and move on through to the final obstacle. The last room is a giant arena with 3 doors that release groups of skellies led by a cyclops to swarm the arena. Take them on one at a time by engaging them in their rooms before they can unite in the center and overwhelm you. The cyclops actually are the weakest right under their feet. Do your best to tab lock onto the center of the cyclops and just swing your sword at it. You'll heal off any damage done to you with this build and take out the mobs as well, all while dodging the Cyclops' attacks and chipping away at its health bar. Isolate every Cyclops and his minions to clear this room and finally move on to the only chest that really matters. Open up your reward and congratulations, you've just cleared the hardest dungeon in Enshrouded, solo. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you or at least entertained you in some way. If you made it all the way to the end, help me achieve my goal of 1,000 subscribers. A lot of you check out my content and return from time and time again. Show some love and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned and get all my updates. Later, nerds.